Hey, what's up, y'all? Good evening. Just posted up here at Swallow Cliff Woods and Pillows, taking some time to reflect and letting this experience with nature ground me and pull me back into centeredness. So, a little about myself. I wouldn't consider myself a community organizer right now, but I've been in circles where I've organized, and over the years, I've seen one of the biggest issue is like access to healthy food, and not just like healthy food, but like healthy food that's like culturally specific to you and stuff like that. Um, and so I feel like this apprenticeship came at a point in my life where one, like, let's be real, we live in capitalism. I needed a job. Two, I just needed like a lot of grounding, and like to feel connected to something like bigger than me in a way that like resonated with a lot of like my passions and my interests and like curiosity. So like I used to be a cook too, and over the years, cooking and being behind the knife and the stove and everything, I've grown more interest and curious about like the food that's being prepared in front of me. Like, where did it come from? How did it grow? What did it need to grow? Stuff like that. And so, yeah. Three, I really felt like I wanted to jump back into school and like learn something, anything. And so here we are. And right now I'm in a place where I feel like I want to just learn more about like urban agriculture or like sustainable agriculture. And when I really think about it, like I want to learn more about like different like culturally specific crops and vegetables and like how they grow and stuff like epazote, what else? Squash, corn, tobacco, just different crops like potatoes, turmeric. Um, like I love learning about like spinach and all of that too, and like it's really important. But like in the bigger picture, I do want to learn more about like indigenous like ingredients and foods. Um, so I could totally see myself traveling to like different lands, different areas, connecting and forming relationships with different people, especially the Chinampas in Mexico. I really want to like just go there and like just admire and like take in all that land and like just feel that connectedness to it, because I am of Mexica, Nahua, Purepecha, and Chichimeca descent, and so my indigenous ancestors practiced a lot of like sustainable agriculture. It's been around for thousands of years, but the reason why we have to use the word sustainable now is because really toxic forms of like agriculture and production has taken place, due to colonization. And so when we think about sustainable agriculture now in the present day, we also have to think about stuff like climate change and like growing population, and like as water and stuff like that becomes more scarce. And so you all already knew that. So I could totally see myself doing that, like, and opening up like I think a food truck sounds really cool, like being able to like have my own little plot of land where I can like harvest vegetables and like harvest enough and like make enough to like trade with folks in the community and build networks of like like I have blue corn and like I want some like quinoa or amaranth or chia, and I don't know where to find any, but like my neighbor has some and he's growing some. We could trade, and like just becoming invested in community in that way, I think is like what really builds strength and like makes changes over time. And so yeah, and on like being able to like cook the food that I grow and like feed people with it, I think is really beautiful. um I don't think I had any like set in stone expectations or um like visions, or like I'm here for the experience and like enjoying what I learn and like enjoying working with the land. And um like in the long run, I don't want to tie like my love for the land, um like I want the relationship to like food and like all of that to serve a purpose that's greater than just like producing and making money, um and stuff like that. Like I just want to grow food in order to help folks like battle diabetes in our neighborhoods, because that's really a big pandemic. It is a pandemic too, worldwide, especially with like black and indigenous folks of color and everything. um and so yeah, thank you all for taking the time to listen. I hope you've been able to gain something, and I'll just show you where I'm at. Cool, thanks for watching.